Are you selling the right products for this economy? Now, that question might sound simple, but it's a deceptively complicated question that requires a bit more thought than you might realize. Have you ever wondered why some products, even during a recession, seem to continue to fly off the shelves while others sit on the shelves gathering dust? Here's the million-dollar question. Why is it that people, even during a recession, will continue to splurge on their morning Starbucks or their Chick-fil-A sandwich at lunch, knowing that they struggle to pay groceries and rent? The answer to these questions is not just consumer psychology, it also has a lot to do with sales strategy. Today, we're going to talk about a phenomenon that can help recession proof your business. It's called the lipstick effect. Let's get into the video. During uncertain times like recessions and economic downturns, most small business owners react. They follow the news cycles, there's a lot of fear and panic everywhere, and they just tend to follow whatever the mainstream media or popular culture tells them to do. But smart business owners, they take a different approach. They don't react, they predict. The truth is that predictive analysis and predictive insights allow you to stay ahead rather than playing catch up. You're actually following defined, predictable trends that have either been established in the market or from prior data. You're not trying to catch up when the market moves one way or the other. It's important to remember that during a recession, people don't just stop buying altogether. Their buying habits just change. They buy different things and they buy less frequently. However, they are much more selective in what they choose to spend their money on. By understanding what people are willing to prioritize in a recession, you can better align your product lineup and your marketing strategy to meet their emotional and psychological needs during an economic downturn. One proven example of this is the lipstick effect. Now, in case you've never heard of the lipstick effect, it's been a predictive insight of how people choose to spend their money going back to the Great Depression. It's a proven economic phenomenon. You see, when the economy goes down, sales of affordable luxuries like lipstick, cosmetics, candles, small luxuries, the sales of these items tends to go up. The reason for this is that people want a small emotional boost that they can justify. The reason why the lipstick effect is such an accurate predictor of sales during a recession is that it mirrors how people think when money is tight. You see, people in difficult times want a small emotional boost that they can justify without feeling guilty about the purchase. And this isn't just about lipstick, it's candles, maybe high end chocolate, gourmet coffee, self care treats, pretty much anything that feels like a small indulgence without a high price tag. So again, people don't feel guilty about the purchase. The secret behind the success of these items is that they fill an emotional gap without making the person feel guilty. And during difficult economic times, that's what people crave. They want emotional comfort. They want some semblance of stability. They want to feel good about themselves, even when the world is going down, in their mind at least. So, in a recession, this should be your cue as a business owner. See, you want to be able to tap into that craving, that desire, that need for emotional comfort. It's important during difficult times to sell the feeling of the product, not just the function. Tap into what people emotionally crave. That's how you sell products during a recession or difficult economic times. Now, I'm not going to debate whether we are in a recession or whether we're not in a recession. That's beyond the scope of the value that I want to provide on this channel. However, what I will say is this: if you're selling high ticket items or maybe other non essential things, now might be a good time to reevaluate. Some say that the market is plummeting, others say that the economy is booming. You can decide for yourself. But no matter what direction the market or the economy goes, it is good to periodically reevaluate what you're selling, what those products are doing for the customer, and what tangible and emotional value you might be providing or you might want to provide. Can your product or offer be repositioned as maybe a budget friendly luxury for people? Can you maybe shrink the size or change the packaging or reframe the benefit as a small escape or maybe a small mood booster to people in your marketing or sales campaigns? Now, for a good example of this, think about how brands pivoted and shifted their marketing strategy around the time of 2020 and 2021. Think about the sales of candles, things like journals, digital downloads, small mini treats, small indulgences, home comforts like pillows, blankets, covers, home items. The sales of all these items soared during the health crisis when people found themselves being at home, needing that level of emotional comfort, and just being incredibly stressed about the economy and society as a whole. The point here is that when market shifts, your job as a small business owner is to anticipate what people will still feel good about buying no matter what direction the market or the economy goes. Now, if you find this topic intriguing, then I welcome you to check out my book. It's out on Amazon right now. It's called The Lipstick Effect: Why Small Luxuries Mean Big Profits During a Recession. In the book, I don't just talk about theory, I'll show you step by step how to identify products, position your offer, and promote these types of lipstick products that work. I'll break it all down step by step. So if you're trying to pivot or navigate a difficult or challenging economy, this book is definitely a must read. Now, I'd like to open it up to you. Go ahead and post in the comments. What is one small luxury that you depend on no matter what? What is something that, no matter what direction the economy will turn, you would still buy regardless? And if you found this video helpful, if it offered you some type of value, please consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, hit the like button. All of that helps us out on this channel. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.